MGTOW here. Sorry about before the live chat cut out. The reception was terrible. So here I am doing this again. Now I want to talk today about a man's character. And character assassination is essentially the vicious or malicious attempt to destroy someone's good character and have them misrepresented. The actual exact description is in the link below. So go check, is in the description below. So go check that out. And I wanted to talk about a guy at work. And again, apologies to the guys who've already seen this stream. Just going to repeat it for everyone. So there's a dude at work. He's an African guy. He was a doctor in Africa for 6 years. He basically came over to Australia. It cost him about 180 grand. He was required to do a medical degree over here in Australia. As per the Australian government's requirements for migration. He did that, or he's in the process of it at the moment. He had a doctorate over in Africa, and one of the guys said, "Hey, Brizzy boy, what's going on? Good to see you." And he was talking to one of the guys at work, and it came up that he had a PhD, and he used to be a doctor over in Africa, and the guy was basically making fun of him, like, "Oh, you got a PhD? Oh, yeah, right." And he was like, "I do have a PhD." Like, he was getting really upset about it, right? Because the guy kept harping on, like, "Oh, yeah, right. No, you don't. No, you don't." And I was observing this interaction. And upon talking to the guy later, the African guy, he was telling me that, you know, it's cost him 180 grand. "Oh, thank you so much, Uni MGTOW, for the 5 shekels. I appreciate you." So yeah, it's cost him about 180 grand so far. His wife was all motivated and really wanted to get married. Then they got married, and then she basically just dropped the ball completely. He spent almost 30 grand on her doing a degree that she wanted to do, and now he's got to pay $18,000 to re-enroll her because she got lazy and just didn't get around to it. Pretty simply, you know, it was on his dime, so why should she worry about it, right? And he's got a son and a daughter. And he's a good family man. You know, I can see that he really wants to provide for his family and look after them. Now, he was saying, you know, like, this place is shit to work. And look, it's hard work, it's heavy work, and it's long hours, and it's unpredictable when you're going to finish, right? So it really sucks for people who've got families or they've got prior commitments. But for people who actually want to make sure, like, just want to go and get some good money and get out, you know, it works. Anyway, he was going, "Oh, this place is shit," you know. It's like, I don't want to work here, but I have to provide for my family while he's studying, right? And he's got about 72 out of 150 case studies left to go before he can actually finalize his assessment and complete his degree, which would enable him to become a GP here. What's going on, Flaming the Flag? And thanks for joining back in as well, by the way, Bob and Danish. And I realized that this guy was quite upset about the fact that basically his PhD was being made a mockery of by this other dude. And it got me thinking, right? Because everyone needs a sense of purpose to be somebody. Without a sense of purpose, you want to kill yourself and die. Which is why many men kill themselves after they're alienated from their children, especially if their children were their sense of purpose. Right? And it got me thinking about my purpose and how important my things are to me, you know? And it also got me thinking about how, you know, people try and assassinate other people's character to take them down and to upset them. And how I've noticed, and guys, I want to get your comments on this, and I want you to tell me about what women have said to you in the past, whether it's been women you're dating or women in your family or friends of yours that have basically said something to you to shame you, right, and attacked your sense of identity. So, for example, for me, right, I'd love to have kids. It's like, what do you do in the current framework, right? But like, let's say for argument's sake, the current framework of relationships and having kids wasn't so toxic for men, right? And the dangers weren't so prominent, right? I want to have kids, right? And being a father is what gives me my sense of purpose. And I know there's some men in the chat right now that have got kids, and their kids mean the world to them. So what if someone came along and said, you're a child abuser and a terrible father? Look, you know, if I didn't know any better, that would be something that hurt me. It'd be something that hurt me deeply. Right? But I mean, for me, it's water for duck's back, right? Because I've heard everything. There's nothing you can say to me that's gonna hurt me that deep, that's gonna send me into a spiral, right? Because I've heard everything. And I want to reflect back to a song. And it's called Champion by Chipmunk and Chris Brown. Whether you're a Chris Brown fan or not, don't care. These lyrics in this song are very, very important. And I want you guys to hear them. I'm going to repeat them twice. I don't know the third and fourth last lines of this particular verse exactly, so I'm not going to say them. I'm just going to skip them. But listen to what I have to say here. It goes, no one wants to help. I guess you're on your own. Build a foundation with the bricks you have thrown. In a black and white world, true colors show. Change if you want. Everybody grows. Opinions ain't fact. Take them in and let them go. I'm going to repeat that again. And I really want this to sink in for you. And I really want you to listen to this. And I really want you to apply this to challenges that you may be facing or that you have faced in the past. No one wants to help. I guess you're on your own. Build a foundation with the bricks they've thrown. And so you're taking the bricks they've thrown and you're using that to build yourself up. In a black and white world, true colors show. Basically means the truth comes out. Change if you want. Everybody grows. Opinions ain't fact. Take them in and let them go. So guys, whatever it is that gives you a sense of pride, whatever it is that gives you a sense of identity, at some stage in your life, the chances are beyond highly probable that a woman at some stage, whether it be a work colleague, a family member, a girlfriend, an ex-wife, a current wife, whatever the case may be, the chances are monumentally high that at some stage they are going to attack your character or attack what it is that's important to you, right? If it's important to you to build race cars, she's going to call them stupid race cars. If it's important to you, right, to have your kids, she may take the kids away from you, or she may tell you that you're a terrible father, right? Something that you take pride in will be attacked by a woman at some point in your life. Mark my words, if it hasn't already happened. If it has happened to you, I want you to drop in the comments the kind of things that have been said to you, and I'll read them out for other people to hear. It's important. Yeah, so look, this guy had his sense of identity attacked, basically. And you guys would have seen actually, MGTOW, you need to check out Stand Up Man's ebook. You'll love it. You'll love it. You'll love it. You'll love it. So this guy's sense of identity and sense of pride, right? And essentially, his family's is everything, right? So for him, that doctorate, that ability to practice medicine, that represents his ability to provide for his family at a high level. What's going on, Seishu? And Danish monks had most of the shaming language. That's why he's a monk. Yeah, I understand that, Danish. So, you know, this guy is basically trying to do his best. He's trying to provide for his family. And then someone makes a mockery of that which provides for his family by way of enabling him to practice medicine. Right? And understandably, he took that as an attack. It wasn't intentionally an attack. Like, the guys were just mucking around. They thought it was a joke because they didn't see the value. Like, they didn't think that he was a doctor. They thought he was just a warehouse dude, right? So guys, I just want you to remember this, right? In line with that song, right? Opinions ain't fact. Take them in and let them go. You know what the facts are. Right? You know what the facts are, and you know what other people's opinions are. Because that's all they are. They're other people's opinions. Don't let that shit drag you down. You are stronger than this. You are more self-aware than to let the opinion of someone else who doesn't know you drag you down. Don't let it happen, men. Be good to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Respect yourself. Right? Be the person that you would admire in others. Because respect is basically when you admire someone. So, I just want you to know that whenever someone attacks something, your character, if they say that you're a terrible person, when the most important thing in your life is to be a good person. If they say that you're a shit father, when nothing in your life is more important to you than being a good father. If they say that your car is stupid, when that is what brings you joy. When they say that you suck at your job, when you're the highest performer. Right, these are the kind of attacks that if you haven't already got them, you will get at some point in your life from a woman, whether it be from family, whether it be from a relationship, whether it be from a workplace, or whether it be a random person in the street. So, guys, that's all I wanted to say to you today. It is a short video, and I appreciate you all tuning in, and I'd love to see that video, MGTOW. Yeah, look, Flaming the Flag says, Sydney, women take men's hobbies fast. Women attack men's hobbies faster than a whore's knickers come down. Yeah, look, that's true. And the place that normally comes from is lack of attention. So if you have, a sense of purpose and having purpose in life is very important. If you have a sense of purpose and women around you don't respect your sense of purpose, they're not the type of people that you want to stay around. I'm just putting that out there. Right? And if it's family, sometimes it may do you best to distance yourself a little. Right? To respect yourself. To be kind to yourself. Sishu says trying to get validation from other people is completely pointless. Other people who aren't as strong as you will always try to bring you down. Tall poppy syndrome. That's exactly right. And I have people criticize me all the time. But yet you guys are here listening to me. My message resonates with you guys. So I don't care what those other people got to say. Because it doesn't resonate with them. And they're not my audience. Right? I still care about what happens to them. They're my fellow brothers. They're human beings. But if they don't get where I'm coming from, then that's okay. So anyway, guys, please take that on board. Opinions ain't fact. Take them in and let them go. Oh, hang on. Get my light back. Opinions ain't fact. Take them in and let them go. And when someone attacks what it is that's important to you, or what it is that you hold dear to you, because they're not getting their way, or because they're upset at you because they didn't get their way, then you just need to ignore that straight off the bat. Because it's not even worth your time to acknowledge that kind of behavior and that kind of rhetoric and that kind of negativity. And it will not serve you in any way, shape or form. Oh, you need MGTOW. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the shekels. Thank you so much. You must really be loving this message today. So anyway, guys, look, thank you so much, and I appreciate all of you. I appreciate you. I am MGTOW. I'm knackered, bro. I just smashed out a 12-hour day for 5 hours. I did not stop. I was just pumping it out, like lifting boxes and moving trolleys and just non-stop. I was going hard. I will rest. Thank you so much. So MGTOW, Bob, Danish Monk, Charlie Brown AU, Flaming the Flag, Sishu. We've got, who else we got in here? Who else we got? Brizzy Boy, yes. And thank you for joining in, Brizzy Boy. And I look forward to speaking to you, brother. I emailed you back today. Thank you so much for responding to me and sending me that message. Chase Luke, what's going on, man? Sorry, I'm just at the end of my stream now. But guys, I want to say I appreciate all of you. I love all of you. No homo. You know, no offense if you're gay. I'm just not that way inclined, so that's cool. But yeah, I love all of you. I appreciate all of you. And you know, I just want you to take those words on that I shared with you today, because it's very important and it will serve you well in the rest of your lives. Just keeping that in the back of your mind and being aware of it. And guys, if you want to know more about female nature, do check out the description below. Instructions on how to get Stand Up Men's ebook. It is $10 with a money back guarantee. The best 45 odd pages you will ever read from a book. And yeah, follow me on Instagram, mine's Twitter, whatever works for you. If you guys are on there and you want to follow me, by all means, I've got the links below. Feel free to donate by PayPal, Patreon, crypto, either Bitcoin or Litecoin. And as always, I've got the Shekel chat activated in here finally. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I really look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow. And thank you so much, Kevin Nero. It was so nice to meet you the other day. I'm going to give you a call in the next couple of days. Look forward to talking to you. All right, brothers. Peace until tomorrow. Laters.